All right. Hello, good morning. How are you? And welcome to this morning's morning vibe. Where you should be. Mm. Okay. Here by me, baby. All right. So, yes, we are making it through this long, tough week. Something is in my hair. For a time. Who knows what it was? I don't. Okay. So yes, yesterday was a little bit tough only because I believe that it definitely required a different energy than what people are used to bringing. So, you know, you probably tried something new or you let yourself be open and vulnerable. I know I did. I had a couple meetings, they went really well. Nobody said no. Nobody said no. And, that's not something that I was doing, just being brave and, sharing myself in any way, really. Um, because, I had frequently been like hiding, yes, but also like even when I would be with people, I still would be like, you know, how do I need to behave right here instead of just being myself? So that really fucked me up. So I stopped doing that. So yes, I'm proud of myself. But let's get to the message. Today's card is the Three of Swords. And okay, so of course I have two notes. So let's read what's in this notebook first. All right, so I said Moon square Sun, Moon square Jupiter, Moon trine Saturn, Moon square Neptune. Just doing the motherfucking most. Okay, so then it says heartache and pain associated with the love space because we have that three swords in reverse. Your emotions are a gift. If yesterday was too much for you and you were thrown from the ship, then look to see where you washed ashore. This is the new frontier. I like that. Then I say, allow the excitement of what's to come trigger your heart. What would you cultivate if you let yourself create? Okay. All right. Yeah, baby. All right. So let's see. What do we want to ask? I just got too many books over here. But I like reading, and I like being where books are. It's a thing for me. I like to go to the bookstore and I just go sit in the metaphysical section and, you know, pick up something new or records. I like it. All right. Let's see. Three of Swords in reverse in regard to the overall card, which the final overall card is the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So, okay. So, what do we need right here? What do we need to know right here? I kind of feel like I need to ask how we're supposed to operate in the new space. Like, what do we need to let ourselves do in order to, besides be free? Because that was the first thing I heard. Well, duh, be free. But what do we need to do in order to navigate the new waters or the new land that we have washed ashore to, or whatever? What do we need to be doing right here? I am calling in the support and my angels, ancestors, guides, ascended masters, my heavenly father. These fingernails are cute. So that's one thing that I really have noticed this week with like this different hair and fingernails is like it's fun to dress up and to change the way you look, but I don't require all this. I really don't. Like, I'm okay with just like my regular painted fingernails and my afro because it's easy. It's easy. I don't have to fuck with it too much. This shit, I'm like, okay, let me. What is happening? Why is Teddy Pendergrass yelling in my ear? I'm just trying to listen to Anita Baker, but I'll do this Erica Badu. I'll do this Badu. Okay. Anyway, I just don't require all that. I just don't require it. Like, I don't mind doing it, but it's not something that I require to be at my best or feel beautiful or whatever. So, okay. So now I lost my train of thought. What was I trying to say? What do we need right here at the new frontier? Okay. What do we need at the new frontier? What do we need on the new frontier? Besides to clean off this damn desk. I'm feeling high. I'm all alone. The world keeps turning. What a day, what a day. Every lesson. So far, I've got the Priestess and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like I already know what this is going to say, but imagine not believe in God, but the fear is just the same. But I'm gonna keep going anyway. Another album that my dad bought me. My dad used to buy me music all the time. Four of Pentacles. My nose is itching. I'm born underwater. Cause you did not do your man. Two of Pentacles. So I'm definitely getting here like, okay, so you know when you start something new, you kind of, well, I won't say you expect it, but I know in my experience, and I am almost a year out of leaving my job, but you kind of expect it to be super on the up and up, streamlined, and you're making money, right? That's not how it's gonna be. Not generally. So when you are embarking on something new, you kind of have to take that same perspective. Like, I don't know how to do this yet, so I'm not going to be an expert. I'm not going to be the king of pentacles, the king of the material realm in this space where I'm just starting out. But you also cannot be so worried about the material and thinking about all the things that you don't have with this Four of Pentacles. What you have to do is start fresh. You know, you've got two pentacles right here. Okay, so we've got to make a decision. We don't have a lot of money to spend. We don't have a lot to invest. But there's something that we can do here. We can go ahead and we can start planning. We can plant what we do have and then begin to cultivate it. So the planting takes place in your effort, what you're going to do, how you're going to present yourself, what you're going to do to put yourself out there so people can see you. Because once again, I know I've been saying this a lot, but in order to be found, you must first be seen. So if you never show yourself or we never see anything that you do, we can't buy it. We can't invest in you. So you're not going to be in the King of Pentacles space. So in this new place that you're like a baby. So allow yourself to be a baby in it. Just start. Don't try to be an expert in areas that you've never even worked in. I think that paralyzes a lot of people because they're like, I don't know how to do it exactly. You're not going to know how to do it exactly because you haven't done it before. You're not supposed to know how to do it exactly. You're supposed to be right where you are in this beginning phase, because the things that you learn right here are going to be the things that grow into your knowledge. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see what else. I'll just be on here talking to myself. I'll just be on here just, yes, y'all. But I mean, whatever. This is how I do it. When I want you in the world. I still got papers in this. I need to clean out this damn desk too. I still have a paper in here that has a purchase order number on it for my job. I don't want to see that shit. But it reminds me, like, yes, I did make that move, and it feels good when I talk to potential clients and they agree to, join me. I'm like, okay. But that's the thing, is like when somebody already needs something, you don't have to be like, hey, I'm selling this. All you have to do is say, well, this is what I do, and present it to them. And they're like, yeah, I'm down with that. And that's it. I think that's why too in marketing and sales, like sometimes people will create a need, and I've seen this so many times. The Page of Pentacles. Lots of money here. I think I need to do another energetic flow of money workshop, because I'm seeing a lot of people who are kind of struggling with the understanding of how coins actually work. Like if you're stuck lacking money's not going to come over there, you know. The Knight of Cups. I wanna come down, spin it all around. Your name's in the you're beautiful. Ain't that the party? Six of Wands. How can I want you for myself? I gotta go shopping today. I have a couple things I have to finish at the desk, and then I'm gonna go outside and go shop a little bit. I have something funky I'm doing tomorrow, so I want to get some funky clothes for the experience. The Six of Swords. All right. I have on like no makeup to speak of. And somebody told me this sweater was like Bill Cosby, but it's definitely Wilhelmina Cosby, because I bought it in the women's section, but it is giving a little bit of Bill Cosby energy. Three of Cups. Okay. So remember I was saying you're not going to be an expert right here. You're just starting. You're a fresh baby. So just don't be so concerned about how people are going to respond to where you are and what you're doing. As long as you're operating from a place of love, there will be safety in being vulnerable. Because I think that's the thing, is like people are like, oh, I don't want to show up. I don't want to be seen because people might make fun of me, or, this might happen or that might happen. And it's like when you are operating from your heart space and you are serving the divine also supports you. So it's not going to be a huge fiasco, catastrophe, because you are wrapped in the arms of love. Just do it. Just be who you are. Cultivate that. Start right here and let go of whatever's weighing you down. Whatever your sandbags are, clip them so that you can fly. And no, you probably do not know how to fly yet. That's okay. You will figure it out. You won't figure it out unless you start. So the longer you just keep yourself boxed into this prison of, gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Or I'm not, I see it, or it's like appropriate action, appropriate, whatever is socially acceptable. There it is. Whatever is socially acceptable is really bullshit, because most of the time living in a state that's like acceptable to others restricts you and makes you not feel good. So, would you prefer to be miserable or to be in a state of joy and free expression here with the 3 of Cups? That card is about feeling good. It's about free flowing collaboration. It's about community. It's about joy. And this society, when we're born and we're young, pretty much right away, it's like, don't do that. The thing that you like, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Everyone's going to tell you this. Because I remember my sister was the one who always was like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Like, I don't know. I think my parents probably didn't care as much. My mom was really obsessed with how I looked and my clothes and like, just making sure that I was like clean and decent and stuff like that. And I know why, because I have a child that goes to school too. And so I'm like, you can't wear that. Like this morning, she got on the bus and she had picked out her own clothes, and like the pants that she picked out were way too short. And she's wearing some too old shoes because they are ones that her dad sent her, and she's, attached to that. And I just looked at her get on the bus and like, I didn't even say anything because I'm like, well, why am I restricted? That's what she wants to wear. Like, is it hurting her for her to wear these clothes? No. But will it bring judgment from, hey, Mike Wilson? Will it bring judgment from others for her to be wearing that? Absolutely. But is that what she wants to dress like? Yeah. And I'm not going to be stepping on her individuality. And I think that's the problem with this society. There are people who want to express themselves and show all their colors, but before they can get into that space and be like, yes, I'm free and funky. That's why I said I'm going to specifically find something to wear that nobody else has worn. Because I like that. I want to be different. I like it. I enjoy it because that's part of my personality. But there are people who also want to be different and are restricting themselves because they feel like they will receive judgment from others if they dress how they feel. And I think that's so stupid because the thing is like the people who are judging you or trying to restrict you, they don't wear what the fuck they want to wear. They're probably going right up there to them stores and buying something right off the rack, putting it on and feeling just fine, fitting right into society. Like I got this from the thrift store. I think it's cute. Might look like Bill Cosby, but it's definitely cute, you know? And I just feel like if people were allowed to be who they want to be, free, like my sign says, things would be so much easier for all of us. Hey, I'm letting this person be free. I'm letting this person be free. I'm not restricting this person from whatever they feel like they need to be, however they need to talk, whatever. It's just ghetto here. Earth is ghetto. Sometimes I do want to leave, but I'm gonna stay put for right now because I have work to do. Didn't you know? All right, let's get Starseed card to support this. Being free in the new frontier. Just pretend like you went to a new place and recreate yourself and give yourself a new personality in a new place. I mean, and the thing about it is the new personality that you're giving yourself is not even a new personality. It's just your truth, who you always were, but you weren't letting yourself be. That's the thing. Uh-oh. And the nails make it so difficult for me to do what I'm used to doing over here. And life is free. Life is free. Supposed to be. And find a way. A brighter day. Star bathing. Light body crystal grid transmission activation. Let the light activate that light body. Turn it on. I love it. And I love to help other people get lit too. Nothing brings me more joy than for somebody to be like, I'm finally free. I'm able to do this thing and be me. I'm like, yes, I love it. Tell me what to do. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. It is okay not to be an expert in this yet. It's okay. You are right where you're supposed to be. And I promise you, the things that you're worried about and you're concerned about and your what ifs, they're not going to happen if you just let yourself do this thing that you really want to do. I swear. I'm a living proof of it. When they come for you. Affirmation card. But it pays the bills. Working on this, but it pays the bills. We're done. This situation. I got this complex occupation. When I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. Yes, indeed. Hallelujah. You are in this new moment because you're supposed to be, like I said. So, where is your faith? Where is your belief that this move that you have been asked to make by your divine self is going to come to fruition? It's going to flow out. And I see it like when you make that one move and the ripples are created, the beautiful artwork that starts taking place when the things start shifting in your experience to provide you with what you need in every single moment. Because remember, your source, your creator, the divine is your supply for all things financial and just other material things. They really don't come from people. It's about the divine connection that brings the flow in. So, but you have to be in position to receive too. You have to be in position to receive. Mm-hmm. True manifesting is about receiving for the highest good of all. Okay. But we pay though. All right. So let's get some of these self-care cards, and then I'll do Circle of Life. Duh. Connect with the earth. Go outside. Go outside. Get some sun. Touch a plant. Touch a plant. Touch a plant. Touch a plant. Put your feet in the grass. Feel it. Like nothing more beautiful than connecting with the earth. The earth mother. I love it. I love it. It makes me feel so at peace. Sync with the moon. Yeah. Today's moon is, I think it was in Gemini. So that's not stable, but yeah, I think the moon's still in Gemini. Yeah, so yeah, that's not stable, but I mean, we be doing our best, Gemini moon people. But you know, we're very intuitive, to be honest. We be getting a lot of information, like higher information, higher level information, which is why I'm doing it. Ooh. All right. Ooh. Even though this has not been like an ideal week energetically, like I can feel the heaviness, I still don't feel bad. Like this morning I woke up though, I was a little bit fussy, not gonna lie. Because I had 15 minutes left on my alarm and somebody's at my door like, Mama, I'm still sleeping. You know? Like them kids just be like, really fuck that lady. Like, oh my God. Words were very nice. That is all behind me. Now there is no other. Love is his and his mine. Friend became the love of my life. My friend. Pretend. You baby. Oh, I really want to be able to shuffle these really well, but it just doesn't happen. So now I'm just going to mix them up and then cut them some more. Oh, just so simple then. In touch to his red mind. I needed some advice. He gave me his shoulder. Words were very nice. 5 wands. Man. Oh, come on. Let's talk about this conflict. Love of my life. My friend. Pretend. You baby. I wish that I could find what I'm looking for easily in here. Because I think, you know what I should do? I should memorize the order. Okay, so swords, cups. Okay, so I think it's last ones. No, Pentacles was last. We broke up and got back together. In many ways, she needed each other and not understood that. A hood rat. Okay, I found it. 2 enemies meet in the heat of battle. A red phoenix holds 2 sticks in its talons. A manticore, whatever that is, tries to keep his ground while being hit with the sticks. 3 more sticks lie discarded on the ground. Yes, indeed. These 2 combatants seem to be fighting over territory. Neither wants to back down. The phoenix uses his advantage of flight and the sticks to get some strikes in on the manticore. The manticore does have a tail and he lashes it out to knock the bird off guard. They both seem to be seasoned fighters. Who will win depends on how much energy they have left. The lesson this card offers is that nothing good ever comes from strife and conflict. Choose nonviolent means of solving problems. Mm-hmm. Okay. Excuse me. So generally for me, the five of wands, especially in a situation like this, would signify an internal conflict. Okay. So again, if we have just arrived in a place where we're brand new, fresh, and we're having to make new choices and do things that we haven't done before, there's going to be some conflict internally because it's going to be like, okay, I always did it like this. This is the way it was. This is who I always have been. That old former self is going to want to fight the new self. So the same thing happens whenever you start to change your mindset and the thoughts that are in your mind because you have control over that. You do not have to listen to that bullshit. I'm just telling you. But you will have to fight to create the new record that plays in your mind that is you a bad girl and your friends bad too. Ooh. Or you're the man, however you want to refer to it. But of course, the old record that's playing is you'll never succeed. You're sucky. People don't like you. Why would you be able to do that? Who would buy that from you? Yuck, whatever. But of course, these are things that have been playing probably for 30 or 40 years, depending on how old you are. So the fight, the battle really is for you to come to this place of new self-belief and acceptance of, hey, I'm right here in this new place. I don't know everything yet. So what you're telling me, okay, I know I don't know everything because the voice at that moment is going to be telling you, you don't even know how to do this. You damn right, but I'm finna figure it the fuck out. And that's how you have to respond to it instead of being like, yeah, I know. I probably shouldn't do it, huh? And then here it goes. You probably shouldn't do that. Why would you do that? That's crazy. Because remember, this voice, this negative voice that you're carrying with you, is trying to be your protector. It just wants you to be safe. But it's not keeping you safe, it's keeping you small, baby. So it's time to grow. Okay? Let's do it. Let's allow ourselves to be right in this new place, in this new frontier, and to expand. Okay? All right. So that's all I have for today. I just want to say I love y'all and I hope everybody feels well. Okay. So I'll see y'all later. Don't be a self hater. You know how to find me if you need me. Bye bye.